And I am going. We are actually live now through this until the end. So every week, every chapter is just like
the city of opportunists.
I ask permission from him if I can stream or write all of it. After lots of convincing, he finally said yes. So, alright.
A city of dreamers.
Alright, so I think this was the 1950s, where there was no internet, there was no smartphones, there was no anything, just classrooms.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries. That will... In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Oh, okay.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
By the way, guys, I'm sorry for covering up the instructions at the left panel. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got places
here
to be.
Happy hunting.
Alright, use L to
This
walk.
is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Musical scenes, wireless control by magnify. Clues. Okay, this is definitely my brother's game. I'm not cut out for investigation games. What's up here?
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
One moment.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Yo, wait.
would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Alright.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Alright.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Yes, but what's this?
Maybe if... No.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
I don't think this is going to help us.
What's this?
This isn't what we're looking for.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Yep, found it.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Sorry, press X for further investigation.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy. We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Alright.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Alright. Locations. Gun store.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Okay, so that's the vehicle right there. What if we enter this one? Insta heat. Now.
Wake up, Cole.
Alright, let's try this one. Buick Business Coupe. What's this one? Chevrolet van. I think this is all sponsored by GM. It's the.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Alright. Let's try exploring other cars. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so we're off to that gun store. It's Rockstar Games, so I drive like a GTA madman. Alright.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. This is about something bad, right?
Guns.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27. Pro grips. No. Still S71893. 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 Where in the world is S787? If this was my brother, I think it's this one.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Okay, let's go to the apartment. Hey,
Do we call it in?
the car's
Let's see if
fixed.
he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
What's this?
should take the next right. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Then oh, there's a map. So you can actually use the map to go to somewhere.
This would be a lot easier with the siren on, you know? Get moving, Ralph. Phelps, I'm coming.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Apartment.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
No.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm going to take a look around.
Yeah.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Alright. So how did the murder take place?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Kelso.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Now. Alright, so I think that is chapter 1, or Upon Reflection. Yep, we're on an armed
Well, you picked
dangerous.
the right place, Cole.
Right.
A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty
again,
man
guys,
needed
thank you
water.
for watching
You heard the
Weekly
stories,
Gamer,
but you weren't
and I'll
interested.
see you guys next
You were here
week
to fight
for
the good
the
fight,
armed and
solve
dangerous
cases, right wrongs.
playthrough of L.A
The
Noire.
force is like politics.